Ladies and gentlemen, totally do the show. No, 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 no. Alright, guys. Thank you, darling. Melina is a beauty queen. Da, 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 da. Now, guys, growing up in my life, I'd always been very, very fit, like incredibly fit. I'd always been doing something energetic or athletic or something. In high school, I was in sports. In university, I went to the gym a lot. In college, I was running outdoors a lot. So I was always very active. So to see me now, which I'm 44 now, I'm still young, but I'm 44, and so I've always been the kind of person who's always got to do something. So now I do something too, and I just want, like I do a lot more walking and more running as well, but I do that kind of thing. But give me 1 second, guys, sorry. So I do a lot of walking and running. So I do a lot of walking and running. So I do that, and so I'm very fit still. But I was always very, very, like really, really, really fit, like incredibly fit, like really, really fit. So I'm trying to get back to that now, darling. And I think it's actually working. I think I'm looking really, really good now. Now, guys, I don't think that, I think that I have not that I have a distorted sense of reality. I have a very good sense of reality. I'm very focused. I'm very smart. I'm very intelligent. I'm very good. And I'm very sharp and I'm very fit and all that. But I think I'm always thinking that I'm not as fit as my last set of videos or years ago videos or whatever. And maybe that's true, it might be true, but I'm always like, because when I talk about my videos or do whatever my videos, I'm always like, I'm going to get fit, I'm going to get fit. And I think people know that I've been fit the entire time, at least to some extent. I mean, there's times that I've been chubbier, but not too chubby. I mean, the very first video I have on my platform here, one of my early videos, I'm 200 pounds, or 180 pounds or something, or 190 pounds, so I'm bigger, but every other video since that time, I've been very fit. I've been very, very fit. So I, saying that I'm not as fit, whatever, that's fine. And I'm saying that, I usually say that constantly. I'm always like, I'm not as fit as I was, I'm not, all that. But I think in general, when you are looking at my videos, you will notice that, I'm not sure what year it was. I think it was either my second or first year in, I was very, 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 very fit. And I'm trying to get back to that level. Now, people will say to me, you're fit, you look really good, all that, right? Which I do, I look very good and I am fit. But I think, when I get to that point, like I was very, very, very fit at that time. And it's incredible. And I think I'm really actually getting to that level again. Because I'm really focused now. And you have to focus if you want to get your goals. And you have to love yourself before you love anybody else, and love your close friends and family and people that you date, and focus on just your goals. And of course, you can focus on the fan if it's comfortable and they're approaching you the right way, all that. But really, you have to really be focused and sharp on your goal, because you have to get things done and do things. Now, I'm very, very friendly too, but I'm just, I have to be really focused, and to be this fit, and I'm not even there yet. Look at that. I'm not even there yet. I have to be really focused, So, as much as I would, I'm very, very popular too, so I can't be like addressing every single person. So I have to really focus. And some people are mean, some people are in a relationship, some people whatever. So you really have to focus on the type of people that you want to talk to, right? So you go out there, you focus on people you want to talk to, and that's it. And of course, maybe there's a fan or somebody that maybe you normally wouldn't talk to, but you talk to them because they're nice and they're approaching you, and that's fine. But in general, I have a goal to be really, really fit and really, really good. So I'm always doing some form of exercise. So over the years, at one point it was 3 hours a day, 6 days a week, weightlifting and running and aerobics. The other year I did was running 3 months in a row, 5 days a week, 10K every day. Another time I was doing, let's see, what else did I do? I did 6 different sports in high school. I was in 6 sports. Believe it or not, 6 different sports in high school, all right, at the same time, and full-time in school, all right, and volunteering. So I was very, very active, right? So you have to remember that, and there are people that do more than I do, right? And crazy as that might be, but I mean, I do believe that, when you have a history like that, and it's not a competition really with anyone. Well, I'm very competitive, but I'm most competitive with myself. But it's not really a competition with anyone. It's not really something where I'm really, oh my God, I have to be fit or else I'm going to stress, It's not that kind of competition. It's more like a competition where you are, wanting to outdo, you want to get to perfection, that kind of thing. In a healthy way. I don't feel stressed. I don't feel bothered, It's not overly stressful for me to be that way. It's not that difficult. I mean, I'm very rigid with my looks and personality and having to be a certain way. And having, not, like in general, I'm very, like when I'm hanging out with someone, like when I'm hanging out with a friend, I'm very easygoing and relaxed. And don't get me wrong, I'm not, I sound like a tyrant or whatever, but I'm just really focused on getting my goals done, really hardcore and all that. But when I'm with a friend, I'm very friendly and I talk to them and have fun with them and all that and enjoy, like you see my personality on here, I'm fun now. But in general, I am very focused and on perfection. And perfection. It's not eating disorder. It's not over exercise. It's not burnout. It's not caffeine high. It's not doing drugs to get really famous. It's just perfection, but real perfection. Looking really good and being really, really fit, and not really being someone that is messing around with slacking off, Anyway, I don't think that that's for everyone. A lot of people have a hard time with that, and the majority of celebrities that are fit know that the majority of the population isn't like that and isn't really as healthy as they are. They're healthy, but they're not as healthy as they are. So it's something that is really, something that a lot of celebrities and bodybuilders and fitness girls and fitness guys and models do, right? And it's not typically the norm, right? Most people do not do those things in general. But for me, I've always been like that, right? So for a while, I've actually gained a bit of weight, which wasn't so bad because I wasn't like, I look good. I look good even with a little bit of extra weight, but it was kind of like I was like overweight. Not overweight, but I was chubbier for me. And I think being chubby is not a bad thing. I think everybody's beautiful, but for me, I just prefer being thin. So when I got to this weight loss, I'm actually looking very good now. I think I'm really happy with how I look. I think I'm looking much better. I got to lose a little bit more weight. I got love handles still. And I see all these bodybuilders on TikTok and YouTube and doing their thing and all for guys, 'cause I'm a guy, right? So I see these things, and I like guys too that are bodybuilders, but so I like them. But I see these things, and so it really motivates me, darling.